Welcome back. Now every day na Nigeria continue to dey sink under this current administration. No metric at all wey you take measure am, you go still find out say everything dey become worse under this administration. Although you might be like, oh, na within Nigeria here na things dey become worse, but now they don dey take am to the international level. You fit imagine Interpol na the people wey be say the police, international police, wey dem sign agreement with Nigeria say whenever Nigeria tell them to arrest somebody for them, they go arrest. Now they are refusing to act on an instruction a Nigerian institution Efcc raised. Now remember, Nigeria is a member of them. Now a member of Interpol, and Nigeria reserve the right to declare anyone wanted. If they declare this person, Interpol suppose comply and help Nigeria arrest this person, but they no go gree. But this time Interpol they refuse to act on EFCC signal. You fit imagine say no matter how disgraceful this will sound, but now wetin dey happen be that. Before we see wetin cause all this, more hear the statement released by the Interpol. They say Interpol will not help any member country pursue politically motivated cases. It was stated that Bashir Haske, which is the son-in-law of Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president, was declared wanted by EFCC. How he became wanted in the first place by EFCC can be traced back to the disappearance of the new MD of NNPCL. It was reported that this guy disappeared for no reason. After his disappearance, then they can reveal say he was arrested and detained by SSS. The reason they detained him was because he awarded contract to Atiku Abubakar's son-in-law. They found it strange that he was dealing with an opposition member. But what if this opposition member na be the person wey dey competent? Now, despite the fact that NNPCL does not belong to Tinubu and his associate or his cohort, the people wey dey in power, it belongs to Nigeria, and this Bashir has been a long-time contractor of NNPCL. But under the last administration of NNPCL, that's under that Kyari tried to avoid him, and they no award am any contract, although he dey deliver well. You get? So now wetin they try portray be say they no want to work on merit again, but by politically motivated purposes or desires within their heart. Now this Ojilari, this new NNPCL MD, when he was appointed, he can't start to deal with Atiku Abubakar's son-in-law. Now why this one are the reason wey make people they say SSS arrest him, be that he disappear. And during the report of his disappearance, he was forced to sign his resignation letter as the MD of NNPCL. Small thing. It was also reported that when Tinubu was briefed on the whole saga, he was furious. He couldn't understand why someone he appointed was dealing with an opposition member. But guess what? Tinubu himself, they deal with opposition in terms of Wike, or should we say Wike is now part of Tinubu's government. Now, going by his mentality, what are they trying to say? If you're a qualified Nigerian, and even if your company pays tax, you are not qualified for anything wey supposed to come from the government if you be the opposition. Now, this entire movement or system of government, is dey wrong. The money and the contract no belong to people wey dey power. It belongs to the Nigerians. You dey get? Now, these people must also understand. These people in power must understand that if they get to power, they should drop politics first and face governance. Politics now, who be my opposition, who won't come up from power, or who go fit help me enter power. Then governance now, working on delivering the goodies, working on our seaport to become better and every other thing. Now, there's always been a problem in Nigeria. This has always been why Nigeria go remain where it is. When you get to power, people will drop instead for them to drop everything called politics and focus on governance, they will get to power, they will focus on politics. Now, when they don't come up from power, they'll still focus on politics instead for them to focus on governance and delivering the goodies for Nigerians. Yes, every contract must be tendered for, and the people wey they tender this contract will now weigh all the tenders. Meaning say if contract dey, everybody fit apply, and when people apply, people will be say they go apply to go come fit weigh, go come decide or determine which person they go give. This one a normal way they take allocate contract around the world, no be matter of politics. And if the opposition member qualifies, they should give the guy the job. Now, the contractors are not being awarded by people in power. The contract is being awarded by Nigerian state, and the Nigerian state should not have a political face. You don't understand? Now, despite the fact say political parties that then they install people in power, but Nigerian state represent the Nigerian people. So if yes, politics carry you enter power, you can't appoint somebody. That person is supposed to fair with his allocation of contract. But these people, they must learn to also separate the politics from governance, so that they go fit deliver. Now if they continue to play politics with everything as e look like this, where this one go leave us na we dey. So the Interpol go come now, they refuse to arrest on the order of EFCC, or even see anything. Similar thing happen with naptip and this guy, this Speed Darlington. Naptip, they issue international list, make they arrest am. That's why they lock up, they no arrest am, because if you check, you come dey wonder, say, instead for them to go against people wey dey cause issue, insecurity everywhere, they rather focus on celebrities and people wey be say literally you no go fit even hold them, even if you carry them go court. Now EFCC, they claim say this guy jump bail, that the first time they invited him, they told him to be reporting regularly. But wait, so why you go, no be abuse of office be that, why you go see make person dey report regularly to your office? Which kind of investigation you want dey conduct wey be say the person go need to dey come every day to your office? Is it that the person in new employment now na your office, or you go dey pay am as an EFCC chairman? This one no make sense. Wetin Nigeria don become, normally you go arrest the person. If you get case against the person, then you charge the person to court, you understand? Or when the EFCC become the court wey be say they go fit dey tell person make e dey come every day. All this no dey necessary, and all this clearly na the abuse of power. If you invite someone the first time, you question them, what information again you can't dey find? Before you suppose even invite somebody or carry somebody or go and bust somebody, you suppose don't get enough information against them. That one is international best practice. If you want to detain him, yeah, you can detain him, then you charge him to court. Now you let the court to give him bail or otherwise. Now that alone will make somebody to say, let me just leave these people. I know I didn't do anything. And once people, just like the same way very dark man they do, so once they don't lock up, say they don't do anything, nothing where you go fit do. And if you want to chase them more, you can't be as if it's politically motivated, because that thing will lead to harassment. Every day they come office, every day they come office. So can't they do what? Now, you should just conclude your job so you can go to the next one. But they involve themselves. Imagine EFCC, they're going to invite someone that lives in Sokoto to come to Abuja. That person go pay flight, come to Abuja. EFCC is not going to pay the flight for that person, no, or anything. After they hold the person for like 1 day or 2 days, they'll let the person go. The person goes back to Sokoto. Then you will see me the person, they come every 2 weeks or once in a month. Where the person want to get that kind of money from? And now they see they charge the person, say the person they live ostentatious living. This thing makes sense. So now the person will be paying flight, like going and coming. Who go they pay all this? Who go they take care of the person? If the person land for Abuja, who go pay in transport or in Uber from both? Because EFCC office definitely know they inside Abuja airport. You they get now all this. Then they supposed to consider to quickly charge the person, go court, make the court decide if the person they guilty or not. Now they don't pronounce this person guilty. All this, if they don't pronounce this person guilty, if the court pronounce this guy guilty, all this unnecessary iggy haggard no good day. How do you mean for person to report regularly? Is it that the person are your slave or something? Now EFCC, you see these people for EFCC where they're supposed to charge the person, go court immediately. All these things are what they will do, because probably they go want the person to, you understand now. Is there a way we can settle it when there's even nothing to settle there? Because most people, they know say their hands they clean no matter what. If they have any information on this guy, after inviting him for the first time, charge him to court. That is how it works. Now the prosecutor will now continue from there. But instead of charging this person to court, you go on an endless investigation. But wait, if you never gather information or investigation about the person, are you even supposed to invite the person at all? Now so they work for elsewhere. And how this reason then go make the international bodies and international organizations continue to disrespect Nigeria, no matter how, under this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu leadership. Now you go say investigation or something, do investigation work. Now if you want to search his premises, his company or everywhere, you go obtain a court warrant, go there, conduct your search, you understand, to help your investigation. You don't need to be telling somebody to be reporting to do what now? It don't make sense. Now people, they work daily, they get their own lives, they get their own children. What if you get work outside the country and they go need to take them 3 months? So you go stop all those in work just because you need to report to FCC once or twice in a month? It no make sense. If you get a case against this man, charge him to court. Now if you say the guy no do anything, publish him. We find say the guy no do anything and you go rest. This is not any way saying that this Atiku Abubakar's son-in-law no dey guilty. No be my place to decide, I no be the judge. But the procedure shows that they don't have anything against him, just like Very Dark Man and just like some other Nigerians. They just want to frustrate the guy. So all the playing around invite, come here, go here, come here again, come tomorrow. It doesn't make sense. You see, if you watch closely what they go on under this administration, you go see say their modus operandi has been to circulate money within a particular circle, and if that system break at all, or any other thing will lead to the money circulating to outside the circle, they know they take am easy. The same thing they do, they try to cajole all the south states, southern oil producing states under them. So go, they very difficult and almost impossible for PDP to thrive, because without money, you know, if it succeed. Now, this and more. This state where they no belong to APC before, APC don't cajole all of them to their side, because where the money dey now APC one day, so that they go dey very strong, because they realize say Nigerian politics now by money. You go let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I go see you for my next video. Bye bye.